Hey guys, my name's Sid. If you lived in my neighborhood when I was a kid, you might know me as the bad boy. The one who wore a skull t-shirt and the one with the ferocious killer dog. But all stories have two versions. Only no one ever wanted
Nigga, is this a nigga off Jimmy Neutron? This nigga off Jimmy Neutron, right? I'm not tripping.
to hear mine. Actually, I was always a very good boy. Yes, I always fought with my sister, sometimes threw tantrums in the street, but what kid doesn't do that? My t-shirt was because I liked rock music, and my haircut was because my family didn't have money to send me to a hairdresser, so they cut it for me. People at school treated me very badly because of my appearance. It was like they were afraid of me. I tried to make friends many times, but everyone always stayed away from me. Luckily, I had one best friend who never judged me, and was always by my side. My dog. My parents were hardly ever in the house.
This nigga got scissors in his mouth. This video is named 3 Toy Story Conspiracy. There. Alright.
So Scud was the only one who kept me company every day. Anyway, he had a good time at my house. I always played with my toys. When I grew up, I wanted to be a doctor, so I used to do surgeries with my toys, fusing them and experimenting with them. I felt pity when I broke them, but once my mom told me that they don't feel pain, so from that day on, I didn't mind breaking them, since that would be a good excuse to try to repair them. Despite my family's situation, everything was going very well. But one fateful day, everything would change. One day, I was with a new toy I had found.
Your ass
It
need a
was a
whooping.
Buzz Lightyear, just like the one on TV. I was ready to launch it into space where it belonged, but something incredible happened. The toys in my house came to life. They were everywhere. In the mud, in the sandbox. They were all getting up and walking towards me, like zombies. At that moment, Woody, another one of my new toys, stared at me with a terrified...
Bro, you know how terrifying that would be, though? Imagine you just making, you feel me, you just playing with your toy, they all wake up and you start walking towards you. Not saying a word, you're just walking towards you. I'd be so, boy, I would never pick up a toy again.
look on his face.
I probably
and
did.
told me that toys have lives, and that if I ever hurt them again, they'll kill me. I never saw Buzz or Woody...
That nigga start tweaking the fuck out. I ain't gonna care, that's a valid tweak. Look at this
If
nigga.
I ever hurt them again, they'll kill me. I never saw Buzz or Woody again, but from that day on, I'm terrified of toys, and they know it. From that day on, being in my house became a nightmare. Every time I went into my room, all my toys were arranged differently. I tried to throw them away, but they always came back. Sometimes they'd be waiting for me perfectly arranged with signs telling me to play with them. Crying, I obeyed them. Who knows what would happen to me if I didn't?
Alright, now it gets to a point, my nigga. Like, I'm not gonna cap. Like I said, I would be scared if a toy came to me and started like speaking and telling me what to do and shit, walking towards me. But you ain't gonna bully me in my own house. No, hold on. It depends how many there is. If there were like, you feel me, 30 or 40 toys, I can't do nothing about that. I'm getting jumped. You just niggas ain't handling that shit. But you feel me? Like, if I got like 10 toys around, you ain't finna tell me what to do in my own house, nigga. I'm not losing no toy. I promise you that.
Anyway, I didn't even pay attention to them. In any case, not even listening to them and everything they asked me to do would prevent what happened on the worst night. The night I was almost killed. That night, I had gone to bed very early, as we had an evaluation and I was fatigued. I fell asleep almost instantly, and although I thought I would wake up many hours later, a few minutes later, I was already with my eyes open. What's happening? They were my 3 toys, Babyface, Legs, and Ducky. The last one had a piece of paper cut in its hand, which had written on it, "You are not playing with us anymore."
That's terrifying.
I'm sorry. I promise I'll do it more often. Why do we always have to ask you? Please, don't hurt me. I'm really trying my best. You've been a very bad boy, Sid. Now, we'll have to hurt you. No, please, no. I'll do anything you ask. Don't do anything to me. Ignoring my words, Ducky grabbed one of my eyelids with its huge toy hands and lifted it up, to which Legs, who climbed up to
How the fuck is your arms tied up that badly from toys that you can't move them hoes? And how the hell I will never understand this, but how do niggas wake up tied up? Like, I just don't get that shit. How the fuck are you not feeling that shit? Are you like deep sleepers? Yeah, but y'all got the worst. Y'all got it the worst. Y'all wake up tied up. You don't know this happening. And boy, if someone even touched me, I'm waking up instantly.
forehead, used its fishing rod to catch it and leave it open. Luckily for me, its hook was made of plastic, so it didn't hurt, but that wasn't its purpose. Other toys began to climb up on my belly with a small mirror, and at the command of Babyface's paws, they put it near my eye. I didn't understand what they were doing, but when I saw them carefully arrange it, I understood everything.
Oh shit!
Ow! My eyes!
Oh shit! No, you get murdered
After
off.
several seconds of screaming and pain, they did the same to the other eye. After a few seconds, they stopped. My eye felt like it was burning. I couldn't see anything at all. When they stopped, I felt something strange. While I was screaming, toy soldiers came into my mouth. I tried to close it, but Babyface used its claws to leave it.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. These I like this. I like the untrue stories better than the real one because these are actually terrifying. Like, imagine this shit happening to you. That's actually terrifying. Like, okay.
Open, while with its head it mocked me. Already inside my mouth, a few soldiers ran towards my throat. I started. Were they trying to kill me? Had I hurt them so much that they hated me so much? I felt like fainting, but hearing all the screams. And to my rescue, my dog ran into my bed. And when it jumped on top of me to attack the toys, as it always does, the bed gave up and broke, allowing me to break free. I coughed up all the soldiers and desperately ran out of my room, but I still couldn't see anything. I crashed into everything in front of me until, as soon as I managed to get out of the room, I fell down the stairs. Already on the floor, I felt that my body was not reacting. I couldn't feel my arms or my legs. Possibly I had broken them. I opened my eyes slowly, trying to clear my vision. Babyface was in my face, looking at me with that terrifying baby smile.
Where'd the dog go?
I felt his paws sinking into my nostrils, squeezing harder and harder inside. I wanted to scream. I wanted to call for help, but I was so shocked. I could only watch with my eyes wide open. With no one to save me, assuming Babyface was going to bury its claws all the way into my brain, the toy simply stopped.
We will kill your sister. We will kill your family. We will kill your dog. Play with us.
With that said, the toy simply fell to the floor as if it had no life. Behind me, I heard two worried voices.
Sid, what happened to you?
Son, are you okay? It was my parents. Both of them had brought my sister from a friend's house. Damn it, son, look at your shoulder. You've dislocated it. Confused, I couldn't answer anything. I just looked at them, and crying, I hugged them.
Wow, you really got hit hard, didn't you?
When we went to the hospital, they only told me I had a dislocated arm and some bruises. When I got home, I went to my room. All the toys were leaning on the bed with a sign that said, "We love you, Sid." It took me days to see well again, and I still don't think part of my eyes ever healed. From that day on, I played with my toys every day until the day I moved out of my house. All of my aspirations of becoming a doctor vanished. Today, I work as a garbage collector.
There ain't no fucking way. I don't believe that shit. Like, I'm not letting no toys bully me at my house. I just can't, my nigga. There ain't no fuck. First of all, the dog himself was out there soloing them niggas, like beating them shit the fuck up. So ain't no way I ain't doing no damage to them.
I enjoy my job, but every once in a while, when I throw everything in the dumpster, sometimes I see toys in the garbage, and I swear they're looking at me.
Nigga, they got Huggy Wuggy in this motherfucker. That nigga not a Toy Story toy though. What the fuck?
Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the video. If so, subscribing.
Andy's best friend in the Toy Story movies is his cowboy doll. Hope you all will enjoy it. Ah! Where the hell is my beer? I asked for it an hour ago!
Get it yourself. Andy? Andy! Where is that stupid boy? Always keeping his toys scattered around the floor. Andy!
I casually walked downstairs. This was something new for me. Since my mom married her abusive boyfriend, our lives had finally become completely unbearable. Frank's abuses have two levels. At first, he abuses alcohol, and then he abuses us. Pretty simple, but highly effective. As I came downstairs, I saw my mom staring at me with utmost annoyance.
Hey, prayers to anyone who goes through this situation. I know this shit right here is not fake. I know there are a lot of kids out there that go through this situation where they got an abusive dad that drinks a lot and shit. Hey, prayers to y'all.
And anger.
How many times do I have to tell you to throw out this old junk? One day, it's gonna ruin our lives.
She has always been so dramatic about everything. I kept quiet like I do these days and started picking up my toys into a cardboard box. Frank stormed to the fridge to get himself a beer while my mom went to the kitchen cursing her life. Frank stormed through these days and started picking up my toys into a cardboard.
Hey, that Pennywise toy, hey, that would have got me because that nigga is actually like that's a horror film. You feel me? So that being a toy coming to life, that would have scared the shit out of me.
Box. Frank stormed to the fridge to get himself a beer while my mom went to the kitchen cursing her life. On his way back to the porch, Frank stopped beside me. I was about to pick up the last toy, and he happily put his huge feet on
I wasn't
my
Pennywise.
hand.
I'm tripping.
Look at you. Filthy, measurable squint. It was painful, but I kept quiet like I do these days. After a few seconds, he let go and went back to his dirty, fart-smelling couch, back to watching TV. I grabbed the box filled with toys and came back to my room. I opened my closet to keep the toys. I was almost done putting all of them when I found a Sheriff Cowboy toy. I had no idea how it ended up in my box, so I picked it up and pulled the string attached to its back. Giddy up, partner! Wow, it talks. I pulled the string a few more times and it said a bunch of catchphrases like, "Reach for the sky!
That's terrifying.
You're my favorite deputy!" The toy's clothes were old and had dirt on them. I took it to the bathroom and cleaned its shirt. I slept hugging it that night. For the first time in a while, I missed my dad. I hardly think about him. He died when I was a little kid. Tears rolled down my eyes as I thought about him. I looked at the cowboy doll. I wish you could come alive.
Don't wish too hard now.
It was probably around 1 a.m. when I woke up hearing my mom's painful sobbing.
No, Frank, please. Just leave me, okay? I don't want to be with you anymore.
I realized drunk Frank is again beating my mom. I came downstairs and found my mom on the ground. Her lips were bleeding, probably from a punch or a slap, and Frank was standing next to her with his leather belt in one hand. Leave you? After how you ruined my life? You said your husband left tons of money for us. That's why I came here. And now you tell me all that money belongs to your little piglet son? You witch! Don't you dare touch my mom, Frank. My. The little piglet talked. Now I will skin both of you alive.
Damn.
Saying this, he snapped the belt in my direction. And just then,
Like, why do parents let this shit happen? Like, I'm so serious. Like, on both sides. I know there's an anime horror stories, but on both sides, the husband abusing the wife abusing the husband. Like, I know that's more of a rare scene, but that shit does happen. A wife does abuse a husband sometimes. But why do y'all let that shit happen for? I know, like, it's gonna be like a saying that y'all love them so much, but nigga, y'all letting y'all kids get abused at the same time. That's fucking worse. Like, if it was just you getting abused, okay. Even though that's still bad, but that's you feel me? You not doing nothing about it, that's your fault. But you letting your kid get abused by the same nigga who abusing you, that's just not good, you feel me? I would grow up hating my parents if that shit ever happened to me.
an unexpected sound took place. There's a snake in my boot! What the hell is this? I don't know how my cowboy doll ended up on the living room floor. Frank's accidental stepping over him made it talk. What a hecked up family is this? He raised his leg to stomp on my doll in anger. I lunged at him, screaming, "No! Leave him alone!" But he pushed me away and I fell on the floor. Frank then went on stomping over the doll, who screamed in joy. There goes your ragged puppet! I'll do the same thing to you too! The doll was getting smashed, but then suddenly Frank stopped. He grabbed his chest and fell on the floor like he was having a heart attack.
No! Frank!
My mom screamed. Frank's body started shaking and his skin swelled up. Thousands of blisters started popping on his face, arms, every inch of his body. He looked like a man built with transparent water balloons. Slowly, he blew up into a big barrage balloon. In a choked-up, dying voice, he said, "What's happening to me?" And then a loud sound of pop took place. Frank popped and his skin fell on the floor along with his clothes. My mom and I were too stunned to speak.
What did you do to him, Andy?
What?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. That'll be the first time I ever put hands on my. But I would have slapped the shit. Nigga, what? What did I do to him? You just see that nigga push me on the floor. You talking about what did I do to him? That nigga got karma. That's all I'm gonna say.
I didn't do anything. What are you saying?
Where did you find this doll? I
Oh.
remember burning it with the other stuff.
What other stuff? What are you saying?
This can't be. This isn't possible. He's dead.
I saw my mom turning hysteric. I was shocked to see that the doll's appearance scared her more than what just happened to Frank. Her words made no sense. I couldn't take it anymore. I screamed. Please tell me what's going on here! You're being crazy!
It belonged to your dad, okay? Happy? I couldn't bear the sight of his things. They all reminded me of your father, Andy. So I burned them. I burnt everything that belonged to your dad. And I burned Woody too. Then how the hell is he back?
Dad called him Woody?
I will burn this again. Yes, right now.
But before she could, Frank's leftovers started moving. Something was under all that skin and clothes. The pile started to rise like a wave on the ocean. Slowly, a skinny pair of legs wearing boots peeked out from that pile. One by one, the hands, the upper torso, and a face with a sheriff hat on it hovered from that pile. My small cowboy doll, Woody, was now standing in front of our eyes in his human size. A sick smile was lurking on his face. He looked my mom in the eye and said, "Being there for a child is the most noble thing a toy can do."
Oh my god. This isn't real.
This is the perfect time to panic. And he picked up Frank's belt and started chasing my mom around the
That's
house.
terrifying.
Time to straighten things up. My mom ran to save her life, and Woody didn't let her breathe for 1 second. There came a point when she collapsed on the ground and started panting, and the final truth came out of her mouth.
I'm sorry, okay? I admit it. I killed him. Yes, it was me. I poisoned him every single day for his money. But please, please let me go.
You killed my dad? You killed that one person who loved me? Fury and heartbreak took over me. I looked at Woody. He had the biggest grin ever. He slowly walked up to my mom and then gave her a tight hug. He hugged her so tight that my mom's face smashed like a jelly bean. But instead of blood or fluid, cotton balls came out of her mouth. Strings of thread rolled down from her eyes. And then, an explosion of puffy cotton balls took place, leaving her skin and clothes on the ground. Like Frank, she was gone too. I finally have peace in my life now. Woody and his new girlfriend take good care of me. We call her Bo Peep. Both of them look odd in their human-sized physique, but I don't ever want to be away from them. It's like having...
It's the same shit that went on with that one movie where that Caroline, nigga, boy, they finna turn you to a toy too, boy. That's the last time you hear from this nigga.
My perfect parents again.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not finishing this shit only because